Alright, gonna make this video here on heroes and their abilities, etc., etc. There are two types of, well, there's a few types of different heroes. There are heroes that you can get and they have this special equipment with them. And there are heroes that don't have any kind of special equipment. And those kind of heroes give you a different kind of skill. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, like in your top 5, you want all heroes that have the special equipment. And this is how it works. In the lucky chest, the lucky wheel, whatever you want to call it, you can get different heroes. All these heroes all take, they all have a special piece of equipment you can upgrade. So, if you go to the heroes, Marsha here, go to the skills. Each hero has 4 skills. And they will differ from, for each hero. But this third one right here is what you look at. So, for instance, she's a rider, so she gives rider battle damage increase. And then, she also increases the HP of the riders. But if you go to Guy, his gives you idle food gains for adventure. He gives you free energy per day, etc., etc. So you don't get any kind of attack or damage buff from his third skill. Cat is the same way. She gives a food increase, radar events, etc., etc. And then her top 2 are basically about the same. But, there's no additional damage increase or nothing like that. Megan is the same way. On her third skill, she gives you construction speed ups and time reduced, etc., etc. And then Tristan, he actually has an attachment, which I don't have. But his third skill gives you improving defense skills by boosting the fighter's defense by 12 for me right now, and then an attack increase. And like I said earlier, his top 2 are basically, whatever. And then Carleone, he gives you research buffs for his third skill. This is a purple one. He's actually really good. If you don't have him maxed out, and I would try to get him maxed out and actually probably use him in your top 5. I did for the longest time. And then Celia, she's just whatever. Scarlet, whatever. Barnett gives you training speed for his third skill. So that's a good one to have. We'll have him maxed out. And then Quinn gives you training speed 2. And, the cost of it is a little bit reduced. Eddie is just whatever. Kylie is whatever. Victor, he's good to have. So if you see people running those, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. I'll say in a second if I remember. But he reduces the cost of running boomers and doing radar and stuff like that. So when boomers come around for Ava, I would actually take him and put him in my top 5. And so instead of being 20 energy to do a boomer, it's only 16, I think. And plus, he gets a boost to fighting monsters, so zombies. Evans gives you free gears daily. So right now, he's only 2 stars, so I get 395 gears from him daily, free. Selena, she gives you electricity output plus an overall resource output from your buildings. We use a lot of electricity. Andre, research speed. Liz is healing speed. Natasha is one of the ones that you want in your top 5. She actually has a attachment, which I don't have. And then, let's see, Ruby gives you wood output, and then overall resource output from your buildings. Bob gives you gathering speed for iron. Whatever his name is, gives you a wood gathering speed. Cyrus is one that you want also in your top 5 when he comes around. He gives you attack increase for riders. Willow gives you iron output and a resource output overall from your buildings. Joe gives you electricity gathering speed. And back to the top. And then the other, this is one that you want too, Margaret. And then Francis. And like I said, for the longest time, I ran Guy, I ran Kat, I ran Megan, I ran Ruby, and Quinn as my top 5. And it was really strong. But like I said, you don't get that third skill that makes you even stronger. So when this lucky wheel runs around and you have rubies or whatever, I don't have any now because I use it on here. I would suggest trying to get one of these fighters. What do you want to call it? A fighter or a shooter or a rider. I just chose to replace my rider. I mean, I could have done, a Megan or whatever, but I just chose Marsha. But like I was saying, a lot of people still run Guy, like even the bigger players still run Guy. So we'll go over here to Arena, and we'll just pick him. Let's see. So he's running shooters, and then 2 fighters. So he has Evans. Let's see. That's basically the same thing, kind of. I know some people still run Guy because I've seen him before. Yeah, there's one that has Guy. There's one that still has Kat and Guy and Megan. So it just really depends how much money you want to put into the game, etc., etc. That's basically about it, really. If you have the money to do these new heroes, do so. If not, I would suggest, just doing what you can. Like if you're just free to play strictly, you don't spend any money at all, I would, get Guy leveled up. I would do Farhad, get him leveled all the way up. Let's see. Probably, I'm not sure who else would be a good fighter. That's free. And probably Barnett. And then, I don't know about Cecilia. I don't know about her. So that'd be 3 fighters. Then I'd probably do Eddie for your rider. And then, I don't know. I mean, well, I guess you can get Megan, you can get Quinn, you can get Evans from here, from the recruit tickets. But, yeah. Ooh, okay. 10 willows. Is she gonna upgrade? No. But, yeah, that's what I would do. Just, if you can afford it, grab the good heroes. Like I said, all the gold heroes are good, but it's better if you have that third actual skill that gives some kind of damage output or attack output or something like that. It just makes you a little bit more stronger against the enemy. Like I said, if you can't, it's fine. Like I said, just having, just the 2 skills on top, plus their 4th, is really good. Because it's just up to the other day, I was running, Guy, Kat, Megan, Farhad, and then Quinn. So, If you got any questions, just ask. I think that's everything on them. Yeah, I think that's it. So if you got any questions, just ask, and always practice your juggling. Later.